asked the Akashic Records today on behalf of the collective, what do the records have to say about people that are empathic and why they're made that way? You know, why, if you're an empath, why should you see it as a blessing instead of a curse? You know, because the empath burnout is definitely very real. So then they showed me, like, well, first I received this visual of being in the forest by a bubbling creek, and I had this, you know, and I heard the words in my head, like, you would not be able to enjoy this. Like, there are so many pleasures and so many things you would not be able to enjoy if you were not an empath. And then I thought about how, you know, a sommelier, who is like someone who does wine tasting for a living, like their palate is so refined, they can drink any glass of wine and they can pick out all the subtle notes of flavors in every glass of wine. You know, like there might be oak, there might be citrus, there might be a cherry or something like that, you know. And if you don't have a refined palate, every glass of wine tastes the same, right? And it's not as enjoyable. So being an empath is kind of the same way. You can pick up on, like, your breadth and your depth of experience of this world is just so much deeper and so much more nuanced. And it's such a gift, because then we are the best teachers and the best guides, you know, kind of like how a sommelier can tell you which wine pairs with what kind of food. We're the same way. Like, our advice is so much more nuanced and so much more complex than maybe someone who doesn't have the same sensitivities. I was also thinking about how it's kind of a gift in the sense that like you might think, like, I mean, I can't speak on behalf of people that have gluten allergies, but as an outsider, there, as weird as this sounds, there's times where I feel like I wish I had a dairy sensitivity, just because, or like a gluten sensitivity, because then you have no choice. You have to eat in a very mindful and intentional way, and you end up being healthier as a result. So you're being forced on your best timeline. Like, you don't have to go through the effort of trying to become that way. You already are that way. That's already your preference. So I hope that was helpful to you. Follow along for more Akashic stories, and if you want some more clarity, my books are open for one-to-one readings.